What up, YouTube? This your boy Open Mind. About to put my phone in my pocket here, so excuse the darkness, but I'm making this video with the phone. Y'all don't really need to see my surroundings. Shit is, as you can see, it's dark outside. This is nighttime, so it don't really matter what the fuck my surroundings look like. What matters is what I'm about to talk about. And just a disclaimer, I'm about to rant. I'm about to rant about some shit, but something legitimate, something rantable, if that's a word. I made up a new word. It's some rantable shit to rant about. But y'all know me. I stay on the grind. I don't be on my YouTube as frequent as most YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? It's not to hate on anybody. We all got our lives. We all got the shit that we do that keeps us away from the internet. But I do watch YouTube. I might not necessarily make videos and edit them and upload them myself, but I do, when I'm busy doing other shit, I do listen to YouTube like it's a radio show. Just like talk radio. You driving around, you listen to your favorite radio station or your favorite satellite, Sirius channel, XM channel, whatever the fuck. YouTube is my XM radio when I'm driving around, running errands, or when I'm at work working. I got my headphones in. Some people listen to music. I like to listen to both. I either listen to music or I listen to just YouTube. People talk, and talking heads, you know what I'm saying, the news, whatever. And lately, I guess because I've been clicking on it, my algorithm has been giving me more and more like-minded type of videos since I clicked on a few of them. Not that I'm subscribed, I just be clicking on shit just to see what they gonna say. And I noticed, man, the conscious community is crazy, yo. It's like, the black conscious community, I'm gonna say it, that the black conscious community, that shit, they wild, yo. Like, y'all niggas getting out of control. The first thing I want to touch on is the word conscious. Y'all using that word out of context. So y'all done turned the word conscious into a religion. It's like anytime a person who's not in the conscious community, air quote, conscious community, they are immediately turned off once they hear the term conscious. They make fun of it, they joke about it. It's funny, like, you one of them pseudo motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, the word pseudo and consciousness, they don't have anything to do with the other, but there are two terms that correlate with each other in the conscious community, that when you hear the people, talking heads in the conscious community talking, the word pseudo, whatever the fuck suffix that they put after it, you hear that term being thrown around a lot, pseudo and consciousness. Well, I want to give a basic definition of what the fuck conscious means. Basic definition. You go to Webster Dictionary, you could Google it. We all speak in the white man's language anyway, so we might as well look at the white man's definition for his terms. Anytime I say look in the dictionary, first thing motherfucker from the conscious community want to say is, well, that's the white man's doctrine. Well, motherfucker, you speaking the white man's language, English. Because English damn sure ain't your native language if you black as me. But this is the language we speak. That's what the fuck we speak. We speak English, which is not our native tongue. So the English language, just like any other language, have definitions for terms. The word conscious means awareness. That's all it means. It's an English term that means aware. Now, it has a longer definition than that. Of course, y'all can fact check me by all means and go get a fucking dictionary and look up the full definition of the word conscious or consciousness. All of the words that, the synonyms of conscious. But it means awareness. It means to be aware. That's what conscious means. You either aware or you're like if they check your pulse when you're laying down, the medical industry would use the word consciousness as the signs of life. So it's the main definition is awareness, and then the medical definition for is signs of life. Is this person conscious? Or the law, police officers, detectives, they check dead bodies, they check for signs of consciousness. Is this person conscious? If you, like I said, if you can see somebody on the ground and CPR, you check their pulse, you check it for signs of consciousness. You're trying to see if this person is conscious or unconscious. So it could be aware of something, or that means you're alive and well and alert. Like if you pass out, you're gonna be unconscious. Sleep is unconsciousness. When you're asleep, you're unconscious. When you wake up, you become conscious again, aware. You're aware that you're awake. If you're unaware, then you're unconscious. That's just it. And it's all it means. Consciousness does not have, there's no color to it. Black people don't own the word consciousness. White people don't own the word conscious. Mexicans don't own the word conscious. No colored race of humans owns the term conscious. It's just an English word that means aware, alert. And then there's more words. Of course, the definition is a lot longer than the thesaurus-like definition I'm giving. I'm just giving 1 and 2 word definitions, which is what a thesaurus does. But by all means, people, fact check me on the word conscious, the long definition of it. All I'm saying is the conscious community is a religion that's far removed from the word itself, conscious. And I say that because a lot of them motherfuckers are scamming artists. You're jumping on a bandwagon for profit. Damn near everybody I listen to in the conscious community on YouTube, because that's where it is. It's not necessarily in your face. I mean, not too many people buy tickets to these lectures and travel across the United States because they following this one or that one to go to their seminars every time they have a fucking seminar. And they throw them up like church. They have so many seminars with door fees, $60 in advance, or $60 at the door, $30 in advance. You got to buy tickets to these gatherings that they have. Okay, and if you chance to be at one of these rallies, gatherings, meetings, fellowships, whatever the fuck you want to categorize it, if you chance to go there and listen to the lecture, or if you catch it on YouTube, they bash religion. The conscious community bashes Christians, they bash Muslims, they bash Hindus, they bash anything, any form of religion. They don't necessarily bash God, because they hold on to the God concept, which is enticing to people. So it's like, hey, I believe in God, but I ain't no atheist, because the conscious community aren't atheists. At least 90% of them. 90% of the conscious community are not atheists. They do believe in some type of God or some type of higher form of intelligence outside of self. They assign God to self. You God, man is God, woman is God. They assign the little subtitles, but they do believe in a supreme type of being that's not human, it doesn't have arms and legs, but it's like a spiritual or whatever type of thing, unseen force. They do believe that exists. But outside of that, that's when they go all off in the left and right field, center field, off into the bleachers outside the goddamn stadium with their concepts. How is it that you can bash the religious community, conscious community, but yet your practices are exactly on the blueprint of religious communities? The way y'all go about doing shit in the conscious community is the same exact way the religious figures go about it. You have a rally, you have service on Wednesdays, service on Fridays, service on Sundays. Fridays are mosques for the Muslims. They worship on Fridays and Saturdays. Not Saturday, because that's the Sabbath day. So I think y'all can fact check me on this too. I know for a fact that Muslims worship on Fridays, but I think there's another day in the week. I think it's either Monday or Wednesday, maybe. But it's not just Friday. It's 2 days out the week that the Muslims go to church. Christians, it's Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for the Christians. They got a Wednesday service. Some churches have a Friday service, and of course Sunday service. Sometimes Sunday is morning service, afternoon service, and evening service. Them motherfuckers be trying to get them pass that collection plate around 3-4 times a day. You come in on Wednesday service, they want to pass the collection plate around. You come in on Friday service, which isn't every Friday, it's on occasional Fridays, but sometimes, depending on what church or city or state you live in, if you're in the black community and you go to not a mega church, but a well-known church in that neighborhood where all the seats is filled, they try to throw a random service out your ass on a Friday. They hit you up, they call your phone, they come knock on your door, hey, we having service Friday, you coming down? You know, they make sure you're there because they want the collection plate to be passed around. That's what the Christians do. But the conscious community is following the same blueprint. They just changed it from Christianity or Hindu or Islam. They've changed it to conscious community. The Scientologists have branched off and did their own thing, and the Wiccans and the Satanists and all of the isms in the ISTs, you know, those motherfuckers, all of y'all all the same as how you structure yourselves. You just have different beliefs. You assign God to different things in life as your belief structure and your belief doctrine has written and taught you. But all of y'all motherfuckers, even the conscious community, now that I've been paying attention for years, because this isn't something I just noticed over the last couple of weeks. I've been following the conscious community since they sprouted up on the internet, and I jumped in years ago and started keeping up with the different talking heads, the females and the males. I ain't even got to put their names out there because it's enough videos on YouTube exposing this one and exposing that one. As far as naming the names, showing the video proof, showing the pictures, playing back their videos where they said this thing and said something different on the 5 videos later where that person has took the time to break down all of the shit. I'm not finna do all that. If y'all want some proof that the conscious community is full of shit, just scroll down your fucking YouTube timeline. If you're watching this video, it's gonna algorithm you to other people who talking about the shit I'm talking about. So you're gonna find the video document receipts that what I'm saying is true. I'm just kind of ranting about it because my overall approach to it is very simple. A lot of y'all mix truth with lies together, and that kind of reels people in. But at the end of the day, as I've said to my own religious people who I've abandoned, my own Christian faith that I grew up in, is can you motherfuckers change any laws? I don't give a fuck how much we donate to your channel or donate to your fucking cause, donate to your seminar, buy a ticket to your lecture. I don't give a fuck how much merchandise we purchase from you. Can you change the laws in America? Conscious community, can you do that? Because the Christians can't do it, the Muslims couldn't do it. The Christians trying to, but the Christians are trying to change laws by way of buying the politicians and enforcing hand-picked beliefs out of the Bible. Because the fake ass Christians that are our politicians, they're not 100% following their Bible. They hand-pick what parts of the Bible they're gonna make into law, and they're gonna and they're gonna alleviate the other shit that they're not gonna make into law and say, well, everybody's free. I don't think no religion, first of all, should have its hand in law, because religions all disagree with each other. Not one religion agrees with itself, agrees with the other religion. Even though their doctrines kind of speak the same language. If you read a Quran, if you read a Bible, if you read a Hindu book, the characters and the stories the way they tell the story, it seems like they all pulling from each other anyway. I didn't read every religious book, but I picked the 3 major religions of the world and read their English translated books in my past. And what I've come to realize is the character names are different. Even some of the way they break down the stories of these characters. But if you really read that shit from a bird's eye view instead of a literal sense, you will see that all of the major religions have similarities and they all pull from each other. And they put that shit in their doctrines. There's slight differences, different ways of wording the sentence. You know, everybody can go 5 different directions and end up at the same point. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what religions are. That's Christian faith, that's Hindu faith, that's Muslim faith, that's Thai, Japanese faith, all of the faiths, all of the beliefs. We travel in different freeways. Somebody made a left, somebody made a right, somebody took a shortcut, but y'all all ended up at motherfucking Walmart parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ended up at the same goddamn place. So if it's just a preference that you would prefer to read a Quran book versus a Bible, then okay, you're not really missing anything in the Bible by subscribing yourself to the Quran, because they're saying the same thing in the Quran that they say in the Bible. They just changed the character names. The character names are not the same. It's not Jesus. It's not Moses. It's not Isaiah, Luke, Mark, and John, you know, the biblical names. Their names are different, but their titles and what they did mimic that same character that's in the other book. With the Hindu, it's Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is considered to be Noah. The story of Gilgamesh is the same goddamn story of fucking Noah in the Bible. Just to give an example of how characters have the same role with just different names. Gilgamesh is a Hindu, Indian, and over in India type of thing. The Indian historical figure, Gilgamesh, with all of the arms and swords and shit, that motherfucker. You know, that's over there. There was a flood and he made an ark and all that shit. Okay, Noah, there was a flood and he made an ark. It's the same fucking thing. Just to say that, to go back to the conscious community, y'all motherfuckers crazy. Now, I don't have enough followers to bring them down, so I ain't even trying to bring them down. But I can see as I watch these YouTube videos or listen to them while I'm working and doing shit, I see that the conscious community is self-destructing. People are waking up and becoming conscious to the conscious community. Consciousness, let's go back to the beginning. Consciousness means awareness. People are becoming aware of the conscious community's bullshit. People are becoming conscious of the conscious community's bullshit. And people are saying, fuck the conscious community, fuck your shirts, fuck your hats, fuck your cups, fuck your shoes, fuck your merchandise, fuck your lecture, fuck your seminar, fuck your channel. That's what people are doing. I did it years ago. I probably was amongst the silent few who quit watching, quit subscribing to, and quit donating to the conscious community years ago, before Trump even got in office. I backed off from these motherfuckers because I'm like, yo, y'all niggas, you know, even if the information that y'all giving sounds great and it's nothing like I've heard before from a talking head that raised me, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make it any less bullshit just because I've never heard this concept before. Intriguing. That sounds deep. Just because that's the shock and awe that you get from a motherfucker who put themselves on that pedestal does not make what they're saying fact. But to break all that down, especially if I'm having a one-on-one exchange with one of these talking heads from the conscious community, instead of answering the direct questions that you ask them or give the fact, they will filibuster the fuck out of you in conversation. If you ever notice a lot of conscious community people filibuster, they filibuster a lot. To read just on their videos be so fucking long, it's a gigantic fucking filibuster or an echo chamber. Only like-minded people get to come in and speak to these people. Anybody that's contrarians or have disagreeable facts, like you got the facts that prove your disagreement, whatever it is you saying that's in contrary to what they saying, they will block you, shame you, dismiss you, and all things to do with their inflated ego that says this person is trying to come stop my money flow, so I'm finna shut them down. See, here's the thing. It's not necessarily about them getting in their feelings or they have fragile egos, which they do, but I'm still not gonna assign it to that. The issue is anybody that exposes these conscious community people, anybody that says you full of shit, here's the facts that prove you full of shit, are going to come under attack because you're attacking their money flow. It's like wherever y'all listening, wherever y'all work at, wherever job you work at, your coworker trying to get you fired, right? For some shit. It's like, even if you did the shit, right? But your coworker saw you do it and nobody else. The manager didn't see it, but your coworker saw it. And your coworker go tell the manager, hey, I saw Johnny doing such and such yesterday. He wasn't supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And your manager come tell you, hey, I heard you was doing this. They didn't tell you who told you, but you know who the fuck did it. Johnny told them, because Johnny the only motherfucker who seen you do the shit. Right? But your manager come to you talking about Johnny, I heard you was doing this over here. If it happens again, you fired. You gonna go to Johnny and threaten his motherfucking life, threaten this kid nigga, I'll whoop your motherfucking ass, blah, blah, blah. You fucking up my livelihood. I got bills to pay. You're gonna go off on Johnny for telling on you, even if you dead wrong at the job that you work at, because you figure I got away with this. And I did this thing at the job that I wasn't supposed to do. I got away with it. Only motherfucker saw me was Johnny, but Johnny can't fire me. It's his word against mine. Johnny would try to get your ass fired. Now you want to kill Johnny. Which is, in some instances, depending on what the fuck you did, sometimes Johnny should have minded his own motherfucking business. Because it didn't really affect the company like that, whatever the fuck you did. Unless you stole some money or something, or you fraudulent. If you just did some shit that's against company policy, and Johnny is just a motherfucker trying to get a promotion, I would understand. But if you frauding the whole company, you're also fucking with Johnny's money. Aha, so here's how we vindicate Johnny for snitching on your ass at the job, like the motherfuckers who expose the conscious community. Yeah, we fucking up your money. You know why? Because you took money from us. You took our money. I say our, we, because I'm included. I'm not naming the names, but there are some names, multiple, male and female, whom I've donated to in the past when I first started out fucking with this conscious community shit, before I said fuck all you motherfuckers, right? I would donate. I would send a PayPal or go to the GoFundMe page, and my PayPal is attached to my email. So if I could donate to anybody I want to who has a PayPal account. All I gotta do is just get your email and send you the little 2, 5, 10, whatever fuck money I'm gonna send you. That's how I donated, through PayPal, through people's medium that would accept my PayPal, because I don't give people my debit card. I don't pay shit with my credit card, debit card online when I'm donating. I go through my PayPal account, which is also routed through my bank account to protect my fucking money, because I ain't giving nobody automatic debit access to a goddamn thing. If I can't manually pay you whatever the fuck you selling, then I can't have it. You ain't getting automatic access debit to my fucking bank. I don't give a fuck what you selling. Because you can't have that kind of control over my money. You can't have that type of access to me. I control when I give you the money and when I don't give you the money. And if you don't like that, then I just can't fuck with you until it's time to fuck with you. Because it's not personal. It's not even beef. It's just that I don't like motherfuckers in my bank account like that. So I pay people through PayPal. But anyway, y'all taking people's fucking money. And every time you make another fucking video, you got a new outfit on, you in a new house, you driving a new car, you got some newer shit than you had from the previous video, from the money you've collected through the donations that we've given you, conscious community. The same way the motherfuckers at the goddamn church do. The same fucking way. The church, the pastors, the mega churches to the small churches. You donate, pay tithes, building funds, you whatever the fuck. And every time you see this motherfucker, he got a new suit, he in a new car, and he moving to a bigger house. And ain't got no fucking job. don't punch nobody's clock nowhere, ain't got a motherfucking W-2 to even file income tax, but somehow living better than you, and you got a fucking job, you filing your income tax, but you still living from check to check, barely fucking making it, running from the repo man, trying to keep your car from getting repossessed. You behind, you upside down on every fucking bill in your house. The check don't come to a whole nother week, but the bills due right now, so you borrow from Peter to pay Paul, wait till your check to come so you can pay everybody fucking back that you done borrowed this money from, because the bill due today and not when you get your fucking check. That's the life you live in. Most of us anyway, not necessarily all of us. Most of us live in that check to check life. We make this much every 2 weeks, and we live beyond our means, most of us, because we don't want people to think we broke, so we show videos of ourselves and we let people see our background so we can be, hey, I ain't broke, I ain't homeless. See, I got a whole living room with furniture and TV in the background. See my background? Look at my background. I got some stuff, because that's to keep you donating. Because nobody wants to donate to somebody sleeping in their fucking car or homeless or broke as fuck. Because then they gonna say, you broke ass motherfucker, you begging for money, get a job. But a motherfucker who just as broke as that homeless person has a background with furniture in it and shit, and driving a nice car and shit, and got the latest technology, when they make their video, it makes you want to donate to them, because it say, hey, this person got money. They not begging me because they get money. But they both broke. The homeless motherfucker making a YouTube video got just as much money as the motherfucker who got shit in their background with a furniture in it. They broke. Because if you don't have a fucking job, you gotta get your money from somewhere. You can't go around robbing motherfuckers. You still got to pay bills. Unless you out here robbing, holding people up, and you living in people's houses at gunpoint, you paying somebody's fucking bill somewhere. Your bills due. Just because you're not working don't mean the bills stop coming. These motherfuckers, y'all gotta work. You got to get money from somewhere. So how do I keep getting people to give me money? Well, I got to let people see me looking like I got money, so they keep giving me fucking money. Because nobody wants to give a broke person no fucking money. But yet, everybody's giving broke people money. Conscious community. The conscious community is unconscious. Now, the talking heads in the conscious community are very fucking conscious of your stupidity. But the community, which is another word we should visit, the community means collective. It doesn't mean one person. There's no one leader. There's no one person that is the spokesperson for the conscious community, because it's a community. It's all of us, right? Everybody that donate are part of the conscious community, who feed into the bullshit of the conscious community and give the conscious community our fucking money. So we're just as responsible. So when I fuss at the community, I can fuss at myself too, because not recently, of course, but years ago, when I fucked with the conscious community, I was one of the donators. I was one of the quickest with it. I donate $5, $10 in a fucking minute, because it's nothing. $5 or $10 is nothing. Especially if I'm not doing it every fucking day. When I get a chance to sit down and check out a video, if I watch 5 fucking videos, I done gave 5 people $5, $10. That's 50 fucking bucks. Okay, that's enough for you niggas. All right, God damn it. And then I shut it the fuck down. Come back another week, another month later, 2 months later, and go on a donation spree. Watch this person's video, donate $5 to them. Watch that person's video, donate $10 to him. Watch her video, donate $5 to her. You know, after a while, that shit add up. After a while, you done spent about $50, $60 in fucking donations. And what you get in return? Not a goddamn thing. Not that I needed to get anything. I don't need anything in return for my donation, because if I'm giving you a donation, that's me helping you out with your cause, because you yourself don't have the money, but you got the time to put into it. So here, you take this $5 and then they $5 and collect all our $5 and go do whatever the fuck you saying you gonna do on your video. But the thing is, y'all don't fucking do it. Y'all doing everything but what the fuck you talking about on your video. Conscious community. You motherfuckers are doing everything but what you're saying on your video. Y'all buying everything but what you saying you're gonna spend the money on. There are people are donating to y'all because they believe you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do. That's why people donate to the conscious community, whichever talking head is talking at the time, male or female, whatever YouTube video is up, whatever seminar they got, whatever city they in, people donate to those causes because they believe that that group or entity is going to do what they say they're going to do. And they don't fucking do it. All they continue to do is live lavish off y'all fucking donations, just like religious groups do. No church runs off faith alone. All churches, 100% of every fucking church in the United States, in the world, runs off of money. Has anybody ever noticed that the government is not religious in all countries? In all countries. Believe it or not, even in Muslim faith-based countries, the government of that country is not Muslim. The people, the community is Muslim. They believe in Allah. They read the Quran. But the government officials of that, they don't even wear the turbans. Did y'all notice that? I think it's like one or two countries maybe where even the political figures wear their turbans. But when the laws that they write, that they pass on to the people of their countries are not religious based 100%, maybe a few here and there, but they pick and choose, just like the Christian people pick and choose which part of the fucking holy doctrine we gonna make into law and which parts we gonna say, no, everybody don't have to do that. Even in dictatorships where everybody gotta do what the government say, even them motherfuckers ain't pushing 100% religion on they people, and they some dictator slave master motherfuckers. The reason being is because it's all bullshit. But that's just a belief of mine. I believe it's bullshit. All of the fucking religions, even the conscious community religion, is bullshit. Not because the word conscious is bullshit, not that the community itself are bullshitters. The concepts that they teach in the conscious community are bullshit fucking concepts, because none of those concepts can change any laws in America. You know what changes the laws in America? Money. Just like you donate to the conscious community, you could donate your money to a candidate and help fund the candidate, elect that person in the next election 2 years from now. Every 2 years we have an election, unless there's a special election for somebody stepping down, being replaced, being brought up on charges, retiring, or whatever the fuck, and there's a special election for that one thing. But the national elections for the United States is every 2 years. Every even number year there's an election for whether it's presidential or midterm or local. Every even numbered year is an election year. The November month of the even numbered years are election years. Even numbered years, not odd numbers. So we can't change those laws with the conscious community's bullshit. We can change those laws by who we elect amongst us in the community to speak for us, to be elected to the position of power, that say, my people have elected me, I've been elected, the votes are in, I'm the new standing councilman, whatever the fuck you was running for, and you go and push for that particular law that the people funded you behind, campaigned with you for. The campaign promises that you made as an elected official or as an official running for election, you get elected and you continue to fight for those laws that you said you were going to fight for. Whether you win or lose, there's no guarantee that your elected official is going to actually get the law passed that you campaigned with them with. But they're going to try at the very least because you funded them during their campaign. Everybody that's elected are funded by somebody or some group. That group is going to get first dibs of whatever the fuck that candidate does because that's who paid their fucking salary. But yet the conscious community, not only they take your money, they talk shit to you and ridicule you and shame you for calling them out on their bullshit, for showing facts and receipts that they full of shit, even if you didn't personally get get duped by them, you can still go on their video or under their video and post links and facts to disprove them. They still shame you. They still do. Politicians do it too. But I'm saying, what is the fucking difference between the conscious community and religions? If you motherfuckers can't change no laws, y'all just talking bullshit. I'm not even saying that y'all need to help people get jobs. I'm not even saying that y'all supposed to give back financially to the community. I ain't even saying that much. You can take your money and take your wife and kids out and fucking buy pussy from hoes if you want to. I'm saying, can your talking head, the motherfuckers who we've deemed to be the leaders of this conscious community, can any of them motherfuckers run for office and get elected and change some laws? Will the United States rally behind that official if that person in the conscious community ran for office, whether it's local office or national office? Can the person, the talking head in the conscious community, as much as they bash about the white man's law with their race baiting ass topics, cause y'all some race baiting ass motherfuckers. Yes, the conscious community is some race baiting motherfuckers. The white men, the white men, the white men. I'm not saying that ain't no evil white motherfuckers. Obviously, we know that the white man got his foot in the neck of anybody that ain't white. That's not something you need to tell me over and over again. What you need to tell me is what you're gonna fucking do about it. After years and years and years of the conscious community, y'all have not changed not one law. Even while Obama was presidency, all y'all did was bash Obama and tell him how he wasn't for black people, but y'all still didn't do shit but make a bunch of goddamn YouTube videos and get 1 million views and clicks and likes and donations. But you yourself personally didn't do any better than fucking Obama. As you bash Obama on your video, whoever you are in the conscious community who was bashing him during his presidency, your black ass didn't do any better than him because you didn't even run for local office, let alone presidency. If you got 1 million goddamn followers and you announce to your 1 million followers or 500,000 or 200,000, if you got 300,000-400,000 followers, okay, and you live in a county, you could go on your fucking shit and say, hey followers, I'm gonna run for office. I'm gonna be alderman. I'm gonna run for whatever the fuck. Something you can feasibly do without an extensive law background degree. You can still get certain little small positions in local office and move your way up slowly through government like a lot of people do. They don't have a big educational background. They got a lot of student loan debt. You know, they ain't been no lawyer, but they ran for some local councilman job or some little small rinky-dink government job. But as they stayed and kept the job, they moved up for further elections. They got reelected and they learned how this shit works in politics. None of you conscious community motherfuckers are running for office. None of y'all. None of y'all. None of y'all. None of y'all. Not the women, not the men. Black conscious motherfuckers. None of you motherfuckers running for office. So why the fuck we gotta keep donating all this money to you? Buying you Versace. Buying you all the name brand white name brand people who you wear around your body, around your neck and on your back. Some of y'all got your own clothes you selling, but them clothes are still manufactured in a fucking slave plant in the overseas somewhere by slave labor. Even if you selling shirts and clothes, t-shirts and drawers, and pants and hats and shit, that hat just has your logo on it. But who knitted the shirt? Who designed the shirt that has your logo on it? Some goddamn slave somewhere in a third world country. So all of that is just helping you specifically, personally, sell your merchandise, make your money. But how long are you gonna stay the talking head before you decide to run for some office and actually change some laws instead of race baiting all the time? Because the race baiting, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that shit's old. I'm tired of hearing about the white man got his foot in my neck from the conscious community. I'm just about tired of hearing that shit. You know, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm pushing 40. 4 more years, I'll be 40 years old, yo. 4 more fucking years, I'm knocking on 40s though. Okay? And I'm about tired of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all not moving me. I done stopped donating years ago, so I stopped giving my money a long time ago. Oh shit, the money I saved from not donating to the conscious community. Save a bunch of money on your car insurance by no longer donating to the conscious community, unless they're giving you some facts that you can prove, and then they can show you that they're actually doing things with the donations that you're giving them. Stop giving them money. If you're gonna take the position of philanthropist, right, charismatic leader, if that's who the fuck you gonna be because you can't get a fucking job because nobody hire your dumb ass, because that's what it is. A lot of y'all motherfuckers have just failed. You can't keep a job. People, it's not that you don't have the skills. It's just that you think you know every fucking thing. And you go to people's job and you tell people how to run their company and they fire your ass. And every fucking job you work at, you end up losing that motherfucker because you think you know every goddamn thing. Because you in the conscious community and pseudo and black kings and black queens and the black man is God and all that shit y'all be talking. Y'all are so fucking inflated with your ego that when you go to somebody's job, the boss tell you to do something simple and you feel like this is beneath me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a conscious man. I'm God. You know what I'm saying? I don't work, fuck, I look like I work for these people. I'm finna go. You quit your job, but you still need money. Y'all motherfuckers can't get no goddamn job. Not that you don't have the skills, because you probably have the mental skills to do the job. Your personality don't let you keep the job. They fire your ass because you talk too fucking much, you can't take orders, and you think you know every goddamn thing. Yet you broke and they got a whole fucking corporation. Since you know every goddamn thing, why come you ain't got no corporation when you're the one providing jobs? Since you know every fucking thing, conscious community, talking head motherfucker, whoever's listening to this video that's getting in their feelings and got a fucking problem. Looking at my subscribers like, yeah, he ain't got that many subscribers anyway. Ha ha ha. No, fuck you too in that regard. Because you got all them subscribers and you still ain't changed no fucking laws. So just like you can say my subscriber count is low, my view count is low, you got a high view count and high number of subscribers, and now nan law has been changed to benefit the conscious black community that you keep race baiting about the white man on your video. So whatever the fuck jokes you want to crack about people coming at you stupid, these broke motherfuckers always talking shit, it's always the broke ones that be talking shit. No, I know the cracks, I know the responses, I know the retorts. Every time you come for these motherfuckers, the first thing they say is, ah ha ha, my video must have applied to you, that's why you're in your feelings. Everybody's in their feelings. Every time you correct or come at a motherfucker, you in your feelings and shit. But that's just their way of copping out and not assuming responsibility for whatever fucking thing you're telling them. Whatever facts you dropping on their ass, instead of facing those facts, they want to pivot and say, you must be in your feelings. See people, this is the problem. This was wrong with these brothers like him. This brother right here lost. Always want to bring a black man down. And I ain't ask you all that. I ask you a simple question, and they never answer your fucking question. They go all around. They go bashing you. They even take the time to make response videos towards your critique, instead of just addressing whatever the fuck questions they was asked directly. And don't let it happen on a live stream where you ask a direct question, considering challenging the pseudo bullshit that they're pushing. They go into a whole shindig. You all get to arguing back and forth, and whoever's hosting that show tell y'all to settle down and calm down because they don't want the exchange back and forth on their show, so nothing gets done and nobody's points get made, and all that conscious person did was successfully avoid a direct fucking question that exposes them to be frauds. So you really don't have a fight in tearing them down. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, not trying to tear them down. I ain't got enough power to tear them down. I'm just ranting because it's only gonna stop when somebody stopped them, not necessarily the law. Because the law don't give a fuck about the black folks like that. If they robbing us, they don't care about us like that. They'll let us rob each other. But go into their community, rob them, and see what happens to your ass. Go into their community and rob them and see what happens to your ass. They don't give a fuck about us. We don't have representation in the law. We ain't got enough money. You know why black folks ain't got enough money? Because we so fucking gullible. We either go give all our money to the church to donate, or find a new religious belief, faith to believe in, like the conscious community, and donate to them motherfuckers. And outside of your donations, you go spend that money you got left over on some shit you don't fucking need. We don't. Here's how the rich white folks do things. Because they got money too, and they know what it takes to get shit done too. The lobbyists, the white folks, the lobbyists, the rich white folks, they lobby behind politicians, right? Because they got the money to blow. They donate millions to a campaign. They fund campaigns, whatever, the Democrat and Republican. The rich motherfuckers, they get this Democrat $1 million, get a Republican $2 million, right? To go campaign and do commercials and shit. And they get elected. The first order of business after election day is for those elected officials to return the investment that was given to them behind their lobbyists. A lobbyist is a person that donates and funds a politician to be elected. That's what a lobbyist is. A lobbyist is a person that got money to blow, or a group of people. It's a group, it's not one. This group has a lot of money. It decides which person they're going to give the money to that's running for the elected office. That person runs, win or lose. They don't have to pay the money back, even win or lose. They don't have to pay the money back financially. But they do have to return or come make due on the promises that they were made, that they gave in private talks, not in their speeches, not at their rallies, not at their campaign rallies and commercials. The private phone conversations that you have to have when you're transferring millions of dollars to a person's account. You have to have private conversations. You're not gonna go to the rally and tell the elected the official that's campaigning, hey, I'm gonna give you $1 million, yelling it at the rally. No, y'all have to have a private conversation. And during that private conversation, you giving them $1 million, you're telling them what the fuck you want in return for this $1 million. All right, I'm about to put $1 million in your campaign. All right, I want see if you can get this law passed. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But I want you to push hard to get this tax thing so I quit paying this corporate tax so much. I want you to pass this law so I quit paying this luxury tax over here. Whatever the fuck the rich person is trying to get the law changed for, they will put that money into that politician. That politician gets elected and fights for that law to be changed. Even if they lose, they don't always win. Because in politics, there's different sides. There's ruling classes, there's ruling powers, there's protocols. You can't just get a law passed because you want it passed. It's got to go through some channels. But you can start the process because the people who backed you to get elected want this law to be passed that benefits them. What we do with our money? We donate it to motherfuckers like Umar Johnson. I said I wasn't gonna name names, but I just want to name that name because everybody's familiar with that name. And we let these motherfuckers go to Africa and Honduras and Asia and China and fucking, you know what I'm saying, travel on our dime, UK, on our dime, making the video showing us that they traveled to this place. So that's a direct slap in your face. Yeah, this is what I did with your money. I just went to I got a hotel room, suite, king size, queen luxury suite hotel in this fucking country outside of the United States with the fucking money you got, because they ain't got no fucking job. You traveling too much. You ain't got no fucking job. Your income coming from your donation. Using that money to travel to these exotic places that you wouldn't otherwise go to if you didn't receive these donations. There's no pictures of these conscious people traveling to these places before they became conscious people. They become conscious community people, right? And then you see their extravagant fucking extravaganzas and exotic travels and them living it up in their videos on your dollar. Now, you can't see physically your dollar, but you know these motherfuckers ain't got no job. You know that the only way they get around is through donations. You could put two and two together that the way they spending your fucking money on their fucking lavish life. So, yeah, they got the money. They got it from you, the donator. Change some laws, conscious community. Talking heads. not the community, but the talking heads in the community, y'all motherfuckers, change the laws. Easier said than done. Yeah, I know. I didn't say it was gonna be easy, but it ain't no more fucking difficult than us being broke from fucking donating to you motherfuckers. Well, shit, if I'm gonna throw my money away, at least let me throw it away to a politician on the hopes that that they gonna change a law that benefits me. That there'll be some type of police reform in the community because we elected such and such with their shirt and tie on to represent us community, that we get this and that, these different favors that the other races get as per the law states. Because the law is racist, but it's not racist in the sense where it hates one particular color. The law favors the color that does the most fucking moving. There are some Mexicans and Asians that get shit benefits, and Native Americans that get the benefits that we don't get. Black folks, we don't get shit as per the law is concerned. We don't get nothing. Not because we don't deserve it, but because we're so fucking stupid, and the people and the talking heads in the conscious community know how stupid we are, that they can sit back and live in a fucking mansion and drive a nice car off of your fucking stupidity. Not changing their law, constantly race baiting and talking about how the white man got his foot in our necks and we need to rise up as a people. I just want to help my people, blah, blah, blah. But every time you see them, they living better and better and better every fucking video you see them in. If y'all notice, y'all don't see my background that much. Go scroll down my YouTube feed, my YouTube wall, right? And just look at my videos. Me playing a video game to me just running my mouth, driving my car. You don't see shit. That's on purpose. I'm never gonna let you motherfuckers see my background. Unless I take a picture or something, I take a selfie, I'm in the bathroom, or my wife take a picture of us and I'm in the house on the couch. I can't control what pictures they'll post up of me, my kids and my wife, because they got my son, he got his little Instagram. He'll post his pictures of me sleeping in a bed or some shit, or me outside in the yard working. He might post a photo of our background and post it on his page. My wife might post photos of us together on her page, on her Facebook and her Instagrams. But me, my background is either gonna be black or you gonna see me driving a fucking car. That's it. Because I want you to hear what I'm saying. Fuck my background. Fuck my financial status. If I ain't asking you for no fucking money, it ain't your business what the fuck my financial status is, where I work at, how much money I get, how I'm living, do I got the best name brand clothes, do I get bitches and all that. It ain't your fucking business. I shouldn't be evaluated on what the fuck material items I got that'll help you want to buy my fucking music. If you don't want to buy my music, don't fucking buy it. It ain't gonna put me in my feelings. But I can take that approach to what I'm doing with my music and my little shit on my YouTube and still not give a fuck. I'm not gonna conform to renting cars and living out of hotel rooms so y'all can see that I can afford a nice hotel room just to keep getting donations from you. I'll go get a job and punch a clock before I do that. I'm okay with going to punch a motherfucking clock. I'm not ashamed of that shit because I know what benefits I'm getting from that job outside of the paycheck. And I might not like my job, not saying I like my job. I'm saying I don't have a problem going to a job to get money to pay bills and take care of myself. I'm not begging y'all motherfuckers for shit. Fuck your donation. I don't want shit from you motherfuckers. Just buy my music and that's it. Or don't buy it. Just listen to me run my fucking mouth and click off and go to the next fucking video. I don't care. It's not gonna stop me from putting food in my stomach. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sleep, my cell phone bill gonna get paid, my kids gonna be taken care of, whether you buy my CDs or download my music or not. So I don't need to lie to y'all and be phony with y'all to get y'all money because I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I'm gonna put some music out, hopefully y'all buy it. I'm gonna put my little video game videos up with me playing the PlayStation, Street Fighter, the Dragon Ball Z, the Call of Duty, whatever the fuck video game I'm playing at the time. And that's it. I'm not putting that much effort into this shit because you can't lie consecutively every day and never stumble on your words and come back and keep it going like that. So I'd rather just be honest and just be cool and get y'all videos sporadically, because since I ain't getting money from y'all from YouTube, I gotta get off YouTube and go get this money. That's why y'all don't see me that much. I'm not living off YouTube donations. I can't. Even if I was living off YouTube donations, I would still get a job, because that's not gonna be enough money for me. I got kids, I got a wife, I got responsibilities, I got dreams I wanna fulfill. The YouTube income is not enough for me. So I'm not even finna put my time in it trying to build up a YouTube income. I'm gonna go hustle these corporations and punch a clock and punch out and go home. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do, because that's something I know how to do, and that's guaranteed money. This YouTube shit ain't guaranteed. I got to lie to y'all and kiss y'all ass and be fake and all that shit. I'm not doing that. But the word is integrity. I have integrity. Integrity requires sacrifice. People who have integrity don't have a problem sacrificing. It's self-sacrifice for the good of you living with yourself before making a decision to fuck over somebody. That's integrity. Look up that word. Because we're going to play word games today. Y'all use a lot of words out of context. I'm open mind. I like using words the way they're supposed to be used, because we're speaking English anyway. It ain't our fucking language. It's the white man's language, but this is the language we speak. So if we're going to speak the white man language, we're going to use the white man's fucking definitions too, because he put the definitions of his words in the fucking book. It mean what the fuck it mean. If you don't like it, go learn another goddamn language. Until then, I'm speaking English to you motherfuckers. And goddamn it, integrity is what the fuck I got, because you can't have integrity if you don't have a problem fucking people over. There is no integrity in you. I'm not finna tell people how to live their life. I ain't nobody's daddy. I'm just telling you what the fuck I'm not gonna do. And I'm calling out bullshit. Conscious community is so full of shit. This your boy Open Mind. I just want to open y'all fucking minds up. Look out for that album though, because I've been working hard. I've been in the studio hard, one song at a time. I've been recording them when I ain't working and I ain't dealing with my wife and kids. One song at a time. I'm slowly getting this album done, and I'm gonna hit up Princess Sincere Thought Crimes for the artwork and shit, and we're gonna do this shit. We're gonna put this shit out and let everybody listen to it. Hopefully y'all like it, but trust and believe that album coming. Bars Over Everything, it's coming. I'm slowly finishing up. Got about four or five more songs to polish up and finish, and the whole album gonna be complete. I already got half the album done. Half of Bars Over Everything album is done. I'm talking about them songs are done, completed, mixed and mastered, ready to be sold. But I'm not gonna put them out as singles. I'm giving y'all a whole album. I put 2 singles out already. I don't want to nickel and dime y'all. I want to put the whole fucking album out. You can just download that bitch for $10 and go on and bump that shit. And trust me, the album is dope. But I'm not gonna rush it. I know I've been talking shit. I know everybody who follow me been saying, what an album, man, what an album, man. It's coming. I got a job, I got family, I got shit to do outside of music. I can't focus on the music 100%. But trust me, when spare time comes to me, I put it into the music. And I'm giving y'all bars. So it's your boy Open Mind, dropping knowledge. Creator bless y'all, get money, deuces.